Alright y'all, so your girl is off to get her very first retie. This is the state of the hair, y'all. This is the state of the hair. I have not washed my hair. I think I washed my hair once. So I got these installed October 19th, 2023, and a week later I had to wash my hair because my scalp was itching like crazy. I do plan on talking more about this. We're discussing more about this topic in my video where I talk about my experience, my initial experience after getting my hair locked. But my scalp was just so uncomfortable and my hair just felt dirty. So I had to wash my hair real quickly. And I think because I did that, that's why my my hairline area locks have unraveled early. I don't know. The hair around my my hairline is finer compared to the other parts of my head. So I think because I washed it a week in after locking my hair, that's why they came apart, but I don't know. But ever since I installed in October 19th, I haven't had a retie. My retie is scheduled for today, which is November 30th. So I've gone almost 6 weeks, if not 7 weeks, without washing my hair. So my scalp, like I have buildup and everything, like flakes among other things in my scalp, and this is the growth I've had so far. The hair on my head grows differently. The place where I have the most growth is the crown area over here. That's where I have the most growth. But the locks around my hairline have come apart. A lot of them have unraveled. So I'm hoping that I would get that fixed today. So we're all going to see if the person does a good job. The person that I'm going to for this retie was not the loctician that installed the lock. So this is my first time going to them. So I don't know how it's going to go. But I'm hoping that they can relock these portions of my hair which have come apart. And I do hope once I do get this retie, I'm definitely not going to wash my hair until the next retie, because I want to make sure, I want to figure out what the issue is. If it's because I washed it a week after locking it, that's why they came apart, or if the hair is just so fine that it's just not locking the way it should. So I'm gonna try a few things just to see what will work and what won't work. But the rest of the hair is fine. Like aside from the perimeter of my hair, even the back, with the back, it's only this one came apart and I braided it. And then this one, it's also almost unraveling as well. But beyond that, everything else is okay from the back. The back is fine. So yeah, that's about it. But I'm still learning. So I'm still figuring things out. So that's where we are, y'all. All right, see you all. I'll try and get some shots of the retie process so I can show. All right, so I did go for the retie appointment, and I would say up front, y'all, that I was not happy with the service at all. I feel like I paid for a service that was not up to par. And one thing I will say is that please, when you're retying someone's hair, or if you're working on someone's hair, do not make changes to their hair without their permission. Consult them. Even if it needs to be done, let them know and have them make that decision on their own. But this person combined two in my back and combined it such that the roots were attached to each other, but one part had loose hair because it was coming apart, which I showed you all in the video, and the other lock was fully interlocked. So that was the first thing. And also, like I showed you all, my hairline, the locks there had come apart. So personally, I was expecting them to at least tell me, hey, I need to reconstruct all these locks, I need to interlock the hair again, part them, and literally re-establish them again because they had come apart. That did not happen. They literally took chunks of hair from my hairline that could build 3 to 4 locks individually and made them into one lock. So essentially, I had a big old lock around my ear area that was in my front part of my face, literally visibly bigger than all the other locks there. That chunk of hair, when I took it apart, I made 3 locks out of it. And the other part of my hairline, obviously, as you would see in the video, did not even look like it had been touched. I had hair all over the place. It was not a neat work done. And I also noticed that in the main part of my head, some of the locks were attached to each other by strands of hair. They were crisscrossing because she did not bother about trying to part or separate any hair that was attaching multiple locks together. So I would say overall I was very disappointed. As you can see in the video, like my edges look like they're in shambles, and the only thing I'm grateful for is the fact that they were able to retie all the other parts of my hair and not a lot of damage was done except for that lock in the back there. I had to cut the hair out because the way it was attached to the other lock, it was just like loose hair and locked together. I had to cut my hair out for that, but I forgot to record that part because I was so frustrated and so defeated. Like I felt so defeated because when I started this journey, I was super excited, and I've seen locticians online show care and concern for people's hair and people's lock journey. So when I was going to this person, I had high hopes. I was so excited and I had high hopes, but having experienced this, I do feel defeated and disappointed in a way. So this is me showing you all when I fixed the hairline. So as you can see, I went back, took apart the locks that she made that were too big, parted them into smaller sections to match what my loctician established, and then I braided them. So I did braids. So what I'm hoping is that I also ordered the tool for sister locking. So what I plan on doing for now is that until I find somebody who actually cares about the service they're providing, I would maintain my hairline. So what I'm going to do is that I braided them, and then once I notice that the roots are getting looser, I will use the Sisterlock 2 to start interlocking that portion myself. All I want is my hair locked, and I want the interlock method. So whether it's Sisterlocks or whatever locks it becomes, I don't mind. So I'm gonna start learning how to interlock, and then I'll start maintaining my hairline area. That way, even if I do have to go back to them for service again, the hair would be in a state where I don't have to worry about her reestablishing anything. Because I used to do my hair, so I know how to care for my hair. It's just that at this point, I'm willing to pay somebody else to do it for me, and to not get somebody who cares, it's kind of hard. But this is just me ranting, I was definitely not happy. But once I parted and sectioned them in a way that matched the establishment a bit and put all the flyaways and everything together, I was okay with it. I'm okay. I'm gonna start maintaining the hairline area myself. But aside from that, I think my hair did really well, because aside from my hairline area, all the other parts of the hair is growing fine. I'm not having any issues. So the temple area and my sides around the front part of my hair is the problematic part, but as usual, I'm gonna try and maintain it myself. That way, if I do go back, all they have to do is to interlock it and keep the growth going. I'm done trusting. This is the reason why I don't go to the hair salons. This is the reason why ever since I moved to the United States, I did my own hair, because you go and they charge you very high prices, and to provide the service, like, you just don't care. I was very disappointed. I'm also the type that doesn't want to interfere when somebody's providing service, because I'm trusting them to know what to do, and I don't want them to feel like I'm trying to tell them what to do. So I give you the opportunity to show yourself, and then if I'm not happy, I just move on quietly and peacefully. So with that being said, I'm not going to be sharing the location, the person's name, or whatever. That's not why we're here. However, if you do know a good place where I can go to get my locks retied, if they're Sisterlock certified, please let me know. So please suggest something good, a place that's good. I live in Washington State, but that's all, y'all. Thank you. One thing that I'm grateful for is the fact that she did all the other parts of my hair. If my locks are attaching to each other, once they grow out, whatever strands is connecting multiple locks together, I'll just cut them apart just to separate it for now until I go to somebody who actually cares about the parting, who would actually retie in a way that it doesn't merge locks together. Before I go, a tip to hair stylists or hair service providers out: if you have to do something on somebody, consult them. Like, don't combine my locks without telling me. Like, consult me, explain it to me, let me understand it. Because when she combined the lock in the back there, that was so uncalled for. The hair was thick enough that it could have been braided or twisted and then interlocked or whatever, even if I had to pay for it. But she combined, it was just so tacky and so uncalled for. But I don't have a choice now. I don't want to do my hair myself, so I'm in the market for somebody good. So please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for hearing me rant, voice out my feelings. I appreciate you all. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you in my next one. Bye bye.